Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, man. America is ruthless, man. I tell you. They have no business doing this, but we know why they're doing it. They're doing it to try. They think they're gonna try to be able to crash Luna Classic and Luna 2.0 and destroy the chain. So it's not just the validators that are trying to do this. It's the government of America that are also trying to do this, right? So they have no jurisdiction to be able to extradite Do Kwon to America, right? So the fact that Do Kwon's token, Luna, was on American platforms has nothing to do with Do Kwon. Coinbase and them decided to put Rap Luna on there, and KuCoin and others had the token. That has nothing to do with Do Kwon. Why does Do Kwon have to be extradited to America? Because his tokens were being traded in America. Who gives a crap? So if a Japanese singer music is being played in America, you have the right to extradite him to America for what? You know what I mean? So it's kind of bizarre, right? I could see, I can see, because some people are gonna say, well, what about CZ? Why in the world CZ was in Washington State and being held and trialed? Because he had Binance USA, and he's the CEO of Binance. He's running a company. Now, he wasn't technically running the company, but his name it's under the Binance name, and so he's the CEO, right? That's different. That's different. Do Kwon did not have anything to do with America. He created a token, and American companies decided to trade it on their platform. That has nothing to do with Do Kwon, right? Just like if I'm listening to an Arabic singer and from Iraq, and on America, that doesn't give America the right to then have to be able to try extradite that Arabic singer because I'm listening to it in America. It makes no sense at all. The only reason why America is doing this is because they're trying to collapse Luna 2.0 and Terra Luna Classic, in my opinion, and USTC, and stop the prophetic words of God, right? And what people have seen in vision, just like they did with Shiba Inu, where they had the WEF go after Satoshi, right, and try to stop that, right? So it's the same thing happening over and over and over and over again, right? And then when XRP, when we called XRP at 0.009, and XRP had that massive move in 2017 and 2018 up to $3 plus, and then they put it on television and told people how to buy XRP at $3.50 or whatever it was, and then it crashed on people. It's the same thing, and then they go after XRP, right? Because they don't want it to rise anymore, right? It's the same thing. They're doing the same over and over again. It's the same thing. And so we got the breaking news here. Well, Walter did. Walter Bloomberg. Okay. Had the news first. I'm going to give you I'm going to give you three other sources as well, but he's the one that had the news first. He says here that I don't even know how to say this. The Po Pogorica in the Montenegro High Courts decides to extradite Do Kwon to U.S. Now remember, Do Kwon just won the case, the appeal, and we said in what I say in my video when he won the appeal, he won. Last time he won an appeal, they still did it anyways, right? So you know, so it's like what the freak, man. Um, Dokwan was supposed to remember this, guys and girls. Dokwan was only supposed to serve a 3 month sentence. It's February, folks, and Dokwan is still in prison now, about to get extradited to America. His sentence was 3 months, and that was in the summer. He was supposed to be out by September, October, and we're sitting here in February, and he's still in prison, and now he's going to be forced extradited to America after winning his appeal. Something don't sound right, right? And of course, it doesn't sound right. And you know, I know a lot more, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't YouTube does not like that people are talking about Doquan, so I'm not going to say the things that I know, but I'm just going to keep that to myself. But you know, so it is what it is. They're trying to, of course, you can tell that America is trying to really hammer this guy, and and it begs to think that many of these American Congress people, maybe, and politicians and the cabalists and the elites in America lost a lot of money on Doquan, right? And they're blaming him, even though they know he wasn't the ultimate culprit. It was some of the other players, Sam Bankman and them guys, right? Um, so but they're still in their mindset. They need somebody to blame, and so they're gonna blame him, and so that's why they won him over. I wouldn't put it past America that when he won the appeal, they called up Montenegro and they threatened Montenegro. I would not. That would not be. I think most of you guys probably think that's what happened when Montenegro said that Do Kwon was not going to go to be extradited to America because there's no reason for him to go to America. He has nothing to do with America. America probably called up Montenegro and probably threatened them. I think that is, I think because to have that to rule one way, which was clear as day, right? And I mean, he's not even being extradited to South Korea, where he's actually from, right? So that should tell you that there's no way he can be extradited to America if they won't even extradite him to South Korea, right? So what they're trying to do is stopping him from going to Dubai. That's what they're trying to, you know what I mean? Because they know that Luna and Luna Classic are going to and USCC are absolutely going to explode. And so it's about the price action and recovery of these tokens more than it is about anything else. And that's what I told you guys about, that for some reason the elites have made it personal to go after retail, and it's like they don't have nothing better to do. You know what I mean? So they care about price action now and retail making money, right? And so they're stopping Doquan not because of the things that will happen, but because they know if Doquan goes to Dubai, Lunk and USTC and Luna 2.0 will skyrocket, and the people who've had the visions and dreams and the prophetic people have they stuff, they would win. And so that's the mindset of these elites now. The cabal elites, that's their mindset now. It's we got to stop retail at all costs, right? Because retail making money and making millions of dollars goes against our Agenda 2030, that we have to enslave everybody, right? And so now their whole agenda has switched from dealing with the corporations and all this stuff to now dealing with retail, right? And so it's kind of ridiculous. They're fighting AMC, fighting GME, they're fighting the ship army. They're fighting they're fighting now. They're fighting Doquan and to make sure that Lunk doesn't pump. Really, this is what the elites are doing now, right? This is what the government of America is worried about. You know, that should be an eye opening. Like America's government is worried about a Doquan. Really? No, they're worried about Lunk and USTC and Luna Classic exploding and making people freaking billionaires. That's what they're worried about. And why should they be worried about? I have no clue. Right? Um, it's just the stupidest thing ever, man. Like we've seen a big shift in the elites mindset to go after retail and go try to stop retail from being able to be prosperous. And I think it's because a lot of people in retail know how evil these people are. And so, because of social media, so now they have to shift their focus to destroy retail, destroy the middle class, and destroy retail, so that they don't get wealthy and then come after us, right? And so that's the whole focus now is, and so now they're focused on Do Kwon. This thing had to go to the high courts, really. While we there's rug pulls every day that they don't even look at, right? There's rug pulls every day. There's like 10,000 tokens created every month or something, right? Every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months, and 90% of them are rug pulled. You're not gonna hear a peep from these people. Oh, we don't consider that a threat to national security. Are you really telling me that somebody who's never stood foot in America is a threat to national security because he owned a cryptocurrency? I mean, this is the things that are going on with the elites now. It's embarrassing, but this is what it is, man. This is what it is. I mean, let's check out the other sources here. We got Watcher Guru. Um, said it here as well. Justin Terror founder Do Kwon to be extradited to America. Now, I wish he would put that in here after he won his appeal to not be extradited. I hate when they don't put the full thing in there and they just put put what is clicky, right, and watchy and twitchy. But if they had, because that misleads people and say, oh snap, Do Kwon lost his case. No, he didn't. He won his case. He won his appeal, right? That's like XRP winning their appeal or winning their case against the SEC, and then 2 months later the Supreme Court saying that XRP is a security. Like what the freak just happened? They won their case, right? How can that happen, right? So it's crazy. It is crazy, man. I like I said before, I'm pretty sure some heavy bribery and heavy threats were given to Montenegro. Montenegro will probably never come out and say it, or maybe somebody will. Hopefully, there's a good Samaritan in Montenegro that actually comes out and says this thing, so we can report on it. But I have a feeling, and I don't even think it's a feel. I probably almost guarantee it. You know what I mean? To have them switched like that, I believe that there was probably either some threats or a mixture of some threats and some deals, some backdoor deals, to make this happen. So, and then also we have here the Evan Luthra Eve. He also said the same thing here. And it was a local media outlet that gave that out though. Um, okay, and he said has just reported that Do Kwon is scheduled for extradition to America. So it's a local. We got to keep in mind it's a local network. So they might have got it wrong, maybe, and they did. We'll come back and correct everything. That's why I'm giving you these four sources, so you can't say currency, was just making up stuff. So, RR2 Capital as well says Terra founder Do Kwon to be extradited to America. Okay, so we got several sources here, and how many people do you guys have on you? 6,000. Okay, that's not a lot. How many people you got following you? You got 167,000 people following Evan here, so that's credible. So we'll see if and then 2.2 million following Watch a Guru. Most of you guys are, and then this guy has 697,000 people. So if it's not credible, it's not my fault. These guys got way more people following them than I do, right? And so it is what it is. I'm just posting it now to get it out the way. But I really believe that America has no right to do this. And if I was, and look, I'm not telling Do Kwon what to do, but I know Do Kwon has something up his sleeve, but I don't know if he can. He can't even speak because apparently there's a gag order on him. So anyways, this is ridiculous. And so anyways, that's what's going on, folks. Uh, Yeah, if I was Do Kwon, I'm not coming to America, no matter what. So, nope. And now you're hearing that CZ might get 10 years. CZ probably crying right now, right? They're saying up to 10 years for CZ. CZ's too rich to want to be in jail for 10 years or 5 years or even 3 years. They're like, well, CZ, you can get out maybe in 3.5 for good behavior. CZ's like 3.5. Like I'm gonna make it for a week. Like can you imagine being CZ and being that rich? And he's a billionaire, right? And then you telling him that he can get out with good behavior in 3.5 years? Like, you kidding me? Like he would go completely bonkers, right? So, yeah, yeah, that's crazy. So we'll see what they do with CZ, but they're trying to take down him and CZ. Now, Apostle had the vision that she got away from the fat lady. So let's see what happens. Can Do Kwon pull a magic trick here? Can Do Kwon pull a magic trick? I think he's been preparing this for his entire life. I think Do Kwon has been. I'm just gonna guess here. I don't know if this is fact or not. We're gonna find out. I think Do Kwon has planned something, and he knew this was gonna happen, and he's got something planned. And so that's what I'm gonna say. I think he got. I'm hoping. I don't know if it's true or not, but we will see. Right. We will see what happens here. You know, uh, we will see. We will see. That's what I'm gonna say. Um, I'm hoping Do Kwon, if you're somebody, if you're listening to this out somehow, hope you got something. Hope you've been planning something all the whole time you've been in there. Because if America can pay people off to get you to legally get you to be extradited to America for no reason at all, then you have money to do the exact same thing, brother. So I wouldn't be if we woke up next week and Do Kwon is in Dubai, then he played the same game America played. If one can play it, the other one can play it too. So we'll see how it plays out. But there's no reason for Do Kwon to be extradited to America. Now, if it turns out that this is actually good, because some people might spin it and say, "Wait a minute, this might be good for Do Kwon and Terraform Labs and things to put everything to bed and to sign some documents and get a settlement and get on with it and then get out of there." I hope it. Look, if he does go down to America, I hope that's true. I really do hope that's true for the sake of the chain and everything else and just moving on. But I don't. The way America's been lately, then like you can't don't I don't trust this government to look at what they're doing to CZ, right? And look what they're doing over in the Middle East. Like, I wouldn't trust this government with a 10-foot pole, right? But anyways, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Do Kwon, illegally, in my opinion, this is illegal. He has no business and nothing to do with America. And for some reason, America's saying, get your butt over here now. So it makes no sense. You can sue. I mean, they're suing Terraform Labs, right? The SEC. That doesn't mean that Do Kwon needs to show up there. He has no business being in America. But this is gonna be really interesting. He can't even go back to. They're not even letting him go back to South Korea, but they will let him go to a place he's never been. It makes no sense. No sense at all. Anyways, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.